Hola, hola, hola.
Hola.
Uh, no clean sheets is in the house. 8 p.m. Eastern on a Friday. What a good day to be alive. It's a good thing that I can wake up at 2 a.m. because I know that winter is coming. I went to drink a coffee and to smoke a cigarette outside in the yard. 2 Celsius, 2 degrees Celsius,
I love that
Winter is.
weather.
Oh, you love
There's
that
more
weather,
chance
but
of Nelson getting his eye back than me experiencing that weather here in Costa Rica. I mean,
yeah,
if it drops below, honest to God, right, I'm going to tell you something. If it drops below 79, 78 degrees, which I don't know is like 23, 24 degrees,
yeah.
people wear coats. You know what I mean? It could be pissing down my rain and -4. I'd be happy in my shorts and flip flops.
Oh
It's
yeah.
crazy the different mentalities. Anyway, what do you
Tell,
mean? What a day to be alive. We had some winners, have you?
no, what a good day to be alive. Of course, absolutely. I'm very happy every day when I wake up in the morning and I'm saying to myself, "What a good day to be alive." This is
Wow, I
how
thought
I
you was going
wake
to
up.
say, I wake up in the morning and I look in the mirror.
No, because it breaks the mirror. It will
Yeah,
break if I
some
look in
mirrors.
the
They
mirror.
say the mirror never lies, though, Alex. You must have like one of them truthful ones.
This is why I don't have so many in my house. My wife
I
is
don't
saying,
blame
"Why
you.
we
I
don't
don't.
have so many mirrors in the house?" It's because I'm seeing
Hey,
enough.
hey, yeah, 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 yeah. I don't want to be. I don't want to be a bit inappropriate here. But if I had a wife like yours, then I'd have mirrors everywhere.
No, I will say to her,
Make
"Watch my
sure she
shows.
watches that
Watch my
back. Make
shows."
sure.
I will say to her, "Watch my shows," with an
Exactly.
Italian
Watch
accent
what
also.
Flash says about you.
But I will tell her also with an Italian accent. Watch my shows.
Are you auditioning?
No, but probably in the future, because I thought that is a new trend on the internet, auditioning for mob movies. I think that I
Yeah,
will be good on that. I don't know.
I think you would. I
I
think you'd
have
be
the
good.
looks. I have the looks. I'm
You
okay.
do. You do. I always
Uh,
thought you'd be a model anyway for like ankle bracelets.
I had a band when I was 18 years old, a very popular band in Romania. We were,
Music.
yes, music,
There's you go. What
dance
type of
music.
music though? Are you more of a like a soul slow singer
No,
or was it loud?
no. I was like rapping, rapping
What
and
a what?
production, rap,
A
rap.
rapper.
Yeah. It's a combination. We had a girl in the band. We were two boys and a girl, and she was singing
What
the
like
middle
Aqua,
like a
like
dance.
Barbie?
Yeah, it's something like that. Yeah, but we were rapping. The two boys, including myself, were rapping. Tell me the
Come on,
difference
Barbie,
between.
let's go party.
Tell me the difference of playing soccer, football in weather like in Costa Rica and playing the same sport in the weather that I described you 5 minutes ago. You can't hear me?
Yeah, I can. I was waiting for you to finish. What did you finish with?
I said, tell me the difference between playing in the weather that you are describing that you have in Costa Rica and playing in this type of weather at
Oh, no,
speed
you
like
want to be
this.
playing in like because obviously they water the pitches. You listen. The best time for me was playing when it rains because you don't get tired, and it was always one of those that the summer. Okay, so you have the summer off, or you used to have the summer off, and it will piss down with rain. First day back pre-season when you have to run your tits off, like 85 degrees. First day of the season starts 85 degrees. You're like, oh my god, there was no water breaks in them days neither. Someone had to chuck like an orange on for you. Didn't have that because we didn't have bottles each neither.
Yeah,
Everything was
yeah.
given. We weren't allowed to give our shirts away, which is a disgrace. Because the kit man used to have kittens because the club wouldn't pay 40 quid to get you a new shirt, right? So you had to look after your shirts. Secondly, you you had like 3 bottles, 4 bottles with all the juices between you.
Wow.
So if one of you has a cold or gets a little virus, you're all getting it.
Yeah, like today, we're in the
Yeah.
pandemic right now.
No,
Imagine,
exactly,
imagine.
exactly.
But what
It's
do
all
you mean? What do you mean in the Premier League? They didn't allow you to throw your T-shirt away
it
because
wasn't about the Premier League. It was about the kit man because we had game. They basically in them days they didn't send you a million kits. You know what I mean?
yeah,
They sold
I
you.
I understand that. But at the end of the game, when you change T-shirts with
No, the only
your
time I changed
opponents,
my shirts is when I played for England under 21s with we had France, Mexico, Russia, and Senegal. I didn't want. I changed with the the French lad in the final.
Okay.
And the other one was I changed it when I played in the Europa League. Or it's Europa League now.
League.
Yeah, with a team from Luxembourg, Spora, because obviously I thought might not see them again. And also I thought it was a rarity, you know what I mean? I was quite
Of
cute
course,
with things like that.
a
And we
team
played
from
against
Luxembourg.
Real Madrid. So I got Sanchez's shirt. And my mate picked me up from the airport and he was like, not how are you or anything. What did you get? What did you get? And he found the shirt, and me being the heart that I've got.
Wow,
I
Sanchez
said we could have it.
from Real Madrid. Oh my God, that costs a fortune right now. If you have, you still have it?
No, I mean, listen. They don't cost as much as you think. It's more the memories that you hand down. But my son's not interested. He's got no emotion when it comes to be like looking at me. He's got shirts of Alan Shearer going, yeah, happy birthday, Callum. He's got a Jamaican shirt from Jamie Lawrence. They're all still hanging up. He's got like 15 shirts from players that have. But he got an England shirt, right, signed by all the boys off David Batty. Actually worn, come off in the changing room.
Oh my God!
Right, signed. He's probably never looked at it. It's amazing. It's amazing when people don't either appreciate because it's
I'm sure that the problem here is that when you're the son of a legend, you're not interested about the other motherfuckers that are playing football. You know.
Well, I don't know about a legend. Yeah, Jesus, I wouldn't go that far.
No, I consider you a legend. You know,
thank you very much.
Only because you played with Dan Petrescu. You know, only
I know you
keep
Pet Rescue.
Petrescu is now on Cluj again. Well, I think that third time on Cluj, and he's playing the same shit football. Defend with 90 minutes and try to hit on the break, and that's it. 1-0, and 3 points. Thank you very much. Akbar Saloev, Oblivion Sports Eric, CR7, Hugo Ocampos, Pub Sports Radio is in the house. Oh, thank you very much for joining, Jose.
That's a bonus.
What about Jose last week?
Jose, what, chirping in with my absolute banker saying that Watford were going to score. Leeds, we gave him all show. We gave him an hour to come up with one bet. And he picked he picked against my banker of the week in Leeds to beat Watford. I was so pleased when Watford got duck egg. I mean, it was one of those.
Yeah, but you know, Jose is all about MLB right now, so you cannot blame him.
No, it's been a good week of American sports.
Absolutely.
Oh, the Chargers on Monday night. I know you don't know about that type of football.
Chargers.
Red Sox Tuesday.
Chargers, what type? Android or
the Dodgers? Oh my God! I did the Dodgers in play -115, but I did a -1.5, and he hits a walk-off home run, so that I hit both. And then obviously the Rams, they won last night -2.5. Thank you very much. Both quarterbacks had busted fingers, and also I did under 39.5. So I've had like 6 bets, 6 winners this week. So you know what's happening now, don't you? I'm going to give you absolute. I'm going to give you absolute duckers.
Yeah, you love your international break. I saw you posting on Twitter few hours. I don't know, few hours ago.
Yeah, I've not moved. I've not moved on the international. Obviously, you know, because I posted the wrong selection. I did post that I was going with Czechoslovakia, Czech Republic versus Wales.
Yes,
both
exactly.
teams scored. It was like +125. And they drew 2-2. I was just a day early. But no, listen, my whole week this week, my whole week has been Breeders' Cup. I mean, I'm doing all 9 races on the Saturday for BetUS. So a month I'm going to need all that month to know the ins and outs of all the races. But what a great meeting! It's one of my favourite times of the year. Even when I was in the UK. In 1993, Catrail ran in the Breeders' Cup, and I got the jacket that the groom who walked the horse, and his cap. And the trainer, when he got back to England, said, "Give that to Flash."
Yeah, I think that you should talk to Jimmy the Bag about horse racing. You didn't got the correct fellow here to talk about horse racing. Second of all, if you mentioned BetUS, guys, if you want to bet on soccer, follow BetUS, and not only follow BetUS, go create a username and deposit your money there, because they have the best markets and props. in all the American around all the American sportsbook. So you can get also a 125 deposit bonus up till $2,500 if you go to BetUS right now and you put in the promo code POP Sports. 125% till $2,500. Flash is taking care of renewing the markets, making the best of them.
New props on MLS now as well.
We don't talk about MLS. MLS. Sorry, I thought that you're saying
Look at
MLB.
you being
No.
anti.
So, sorry, I thought you were saying MLB, NHL. And
It don't matter as long as you win.
No, but I was saying that even in the international break, with all those national teams playing against each other, I checked a little bit earlier all the props, and you have like 1 million props at BetUS. So, congrats, Flash.
Yeah, we're doing all right.
CR7 is asking, do you think that Newcastle will be the champions next year? No.
Yeah, listen, it takes a rare breed to be able to play at Newcastle, you know. All right, there, 52,000 fans. That's a great start. But it's Baltic. It's freezing up there, right? And it's like a church. Newcastle is like a religion. It is so intense. And yes, they deserve everything they get. And I'm so pleased that they're now... But they've had so many false dawns. They've not won anything for 50 years. You go to Newcastle and you'd have thought they'd won the Champions League 9 times in the last 10 years.
Yeah, it's too soon to talk about winning the Premier League. I mean,
they well to finish in the top 8.
They have the money right now, but no, next year is very, very soon. Probably in 3-4 years' time. They need to create a team from scratch. They need a proper manager. They need players. I don't think that it's so easy to say to call, for example, Mbappe or whatever. We have
look
money.
at PSG. Look at PSG.
Fake.
But look at PSG. They've had 15 years at trying to win the Champions League because you can't count Ligue. I mean, I could go and manage PSG and we win Ligue. Do you know what I mean? I wouldn't go as far as say you could do it, but I could.
I will be the goalkeeper.
Yeah, you'd be the fitness coach, entertainment's manager. You'd be perfect at that.
By the way, today I was watching Germany versus Romania, 2-1, 1-0 for Romania after 10 minutes. And after that, of course, 2-1 because Romania, 11 men behind the ball for 90 minutes, like 75% possession for Germany. And they were saying the commentator said that Hansi Flick, the new coach of Germany, appointed a special manager for set pieces.
Yeah, set piece manager, yeah.
Wow.
That's called job for the boys.
This is unbelievable. You see where football arrives, soccer arrived, like in NFL, you have one for the offense, one for the defense, whatever you have there.
Yeah.
I know only the two of them. Probably there are more. But right now, they have one for the goalkeeper. They always have.
Oh, maybe 2 for the keepers because remember you got 4 or 5 keepers now.
But one for the set pieces. This is unbelievable, man.
Yeah, it's called job for the boys.
Job for the boys. It didn't. This type of job didn't exist when you played, right?
No. Listen, but it was like we had a manager. We did. Ron Atkinson did start with bringing in a fitness coach in probably 1989, so he was probably ahead of the game. Physio, yeah, good luck. Magic sponge, magic spray. My legs hanging off, but listen, you'll be all right. We'll go to hospital after the game, type thing. Physio had maybe an assistant physio if he was at a big club like I was, but. No,
not even those special stuff that they put on your body, that they measure everything.
Oh yeah, masseur. Yeah, with a masseur. Yeah.
No, master. Those computer stuff that they watch you live.
No, those were computers. Windows and that. They weren't invented. I tell you what, there was, and I've got to really. It was called Reiki. I really took to that. I really enjoyed that. It was basically you laid there, and he had his hands over you, but not on you, which is a bonus, and he could feel where your body was, the heat, so you knew where the blood was rushing to repair certain tissues. Okay. I loved that. I really loved it.
And
Yeah, I thought it was very beneficial.
You were
for
taking
me.
also baths in ice after the match and
Yeah,
stuff like
ice baths. Yeah, that's because they couldn't afford the heating though.
that? Okay.
So they were cold baths. Yeah. Chris Woods, the old England keeper, he loved the cold bath. Baltic it was. We used to go in the shower. We had a shower because I used to be like your sauna partner. We
You
had a
dropped the
shower.
soap? You ever dropped the soap?
No. No. I used to pick it up. That's right. We used to go hot shower to wash out your pores, into the sauna, sweat all the nastiness out, and then get in the cold bath. Now I'm still to this day, I love a cold shower. I love it. I think it's so invigorating, and I love obviously swimming in the pool. Coldness. I love cold, as I said earlier about Costa Rica being like 79 degrees, and Jesus.
North Ender, QPR or Fulham, Flash?
What do you mean QPR or Fulham?
I don't know.
Who do I like?
This is the question. I don't know.
Well, it's only one L anyway. Did his finger get stuck there? It's FULHAM. QPR or Fulham.
Sausage fingers.
Yeah, I've got no feelings over either. I hope they both do well because they're both London sides. QPR and Fulham. Fulham are the richer boys, obviously. QPR are more your scallywag club. So listen, I hope they both do well. I don't care for either.
Eric is saying, I hope this is X-rated with you too. Yeah, 18 plus. Okay. It's also what the gambling is the same thing, 18 plus. But let's start. We are 20 minutes in the show and we didn't talk about bets at all, you know.
Well, that's the bit. Yeah, exactly. That's the bit I was dreading. These are called stalling tactics.
Yeah, exactly. You know why? Because we don't have so many bets for you guys. So we're talking about extras, you know, like in the movies, extras. This is why I'm picking on Flash every time on the show because I'm really interested on his.
Jose, can you
career.
turn Alex up a little bit, please? Because I'm struggling to hear him.
Really? No.
Yeah, serious. Or is there anything I can do to?
No, probably you can turn me up a little bit.
Okay,
Turn me up a little bit.
I did some turning up, and we'll see if it actually helps.
Okay, well, maybe I'll go to my cam and mic or something. No, go on. You just keep talking. I can hear you.
Yeah, of course.
But at my age, you have problems with ears and that, you know.
Of course, like always. Okay, World Cup qualifiers.
Better. Wow. So it was Jose's fault. Go on.
World Cup qualifiers. No, it wasn't from Jose. I think it was from you. You touched the correct button there. Okay, Scotland versus Israel. World Cup qualifiers, Group F.
And that is Scotland at home to Israel. That's not Scotland at Israel.
Yes, exactly. Scotland at home to Israel. Scotland at 11 points. Israel at 10 points after 6 games.
That's enough already, isn't it? That tells you everything already.
Yes, and let's remind our friends that the second place team in every group of qualifiers in the European qualifiers will qualify for the playoffs. The first spot will directly earn their position at the World Cup in Qatar next year, but the second spot they have an opportunity to play in the playoffs and also earn their position. What about this match, Flash?
Well, first of all, it was 1-1 in the first game, so that does me straight away. I'm happy for that to have a repeat. Okay, where do we start? Israel, 14 goals, score home and away. I know they got dick last time, but they played against Denmark, who were flying, and they're like, say, 7 points clear at the top. But Scotland, they've only been beat once in their last 3 games. Could have won by more when they went to Austria. So I just see Scotland being on the front foot, and Scotland have not been this buoyant and confident in any campaign for about the last 20 years. So, and Israel are a good side. And I think the matchup's great for an away goal. But I think Scotland will score. And when I looked at it, it was plus 105, just both teams to score. So I can see this being a...
Please tell me, Flash, why the book is because this is the trend always in the international matches.
Because you can't trust Scotland to score.
No, also, about Scotland. I'm talking in general. The over 2.5 is a lot better price than when it comes to domestic leagues. The both
because
is a lot better
you cannot
price.
Trust them. They've not got. I mean, listen, Shea Adams is their top striker, and
in general, Flash, let Scotland away. In general, national teams. Why the book is
because not many. Because over the years, so many teams they go away from home and they look to keep the back door closed. They look and say, right, let's start at 0, and let's work our way into the game. But more and more teams now are starting to think, well, in fact, why don't we just try and go 1-0 up? That's a lot better than getting done because we're being so negative. There's a lot more positive coaches about. There's a lot more forward-thinking players. Now, remember I've said this on my shows on BetUS. There's not many teams in the world that have good defensive midfielders, which then exposes above-average defenders. Don't get me wrong, there's not great defenders in the world of football now either. It's a dying art because they've all got to play out the back. They've all got to be footballers. Back when we used to play, the worst player used to either go in goal or be a centre-back. Now, they've all got to be ball players. They've all got to come out. They've all got to be able to read the game. So they're all glorified centre midfielders. But the defensive side of the game has taken a backward step in favour for being on the front foot and trying to create. So that's why we're not seeing as many 0-0s as we used to.
Yeah, that's correct. And we have to take the gift that the bookies are always offering during the international breaks and also the World Cups and Euros, because they are still not prepared to give the correct prices for that. And over 2.5 or both team to score or over 2 goals, it makes me a great impression to see over 1.75 on the Asian handicap in many matches.
I had this wrote down as minus 135 both teams to score, and it's plus 105.
Exactly. Do you think that Israel has the chance to go with at least 1 point from Scotland? Draw double chance there is 1.9, minus 110.
The draw double chance is unbelievably live because I can see Israel going here and winning. Israel are a good side.
Yep.
I mean, listen.
Minus the match against.
What are they like? Plus 250 then?
Plus 310.
Wow, I wouldn't put anyone off that. But if you want to go minus 110 just on, and they're both, then why wouldn't you?
Yeah, that's true. Okay, going further, I have Finland versus Ukraine in Group D. Ukraine and Finland both at 5 points after 5 matches for Ukraine, one match in hand for Finland. In the reverse match, it was 1-1. Ukraine with a new coach. Andrei Shevchenko finished his contract at the end of the Euros. What a brilliant run from!
Yeah, he did good. He did do good.
5 years. Ole at the wheel, but Shevchenko at the wheel. Very good with this young Ukrainian team. Right now, they have, as I said, a new manager, a new coach. Let's say Alexander Petrov. It's his name, and he won the Under-20 World Cup in 2019. Unfortunately for him, Zinchenko is injured at the back, so a huge blow for Ukraine.
What price are Ukraine here then to win this game?
Ukraine to win this game are at plus 130. Flash.
Exactly. You know, and this is strange, isn't it? Because Ukraine have played 6 games and had 6 draws.
5 and 5.
5 games and 5 draws, but they've scored 6 and let in 6.
Yes.
They've not won or lost in this group. And this is a group where France have run away and gone. They've run away and hid. And also they're only in a group of 5 when there's normally a group of 6.
Exactly.
So this is like a playoff position if they come second here.
Yeah, very interesting to see Ruslan Malinovsky from Atalanta not called for this match. I don't really understand the situation there, but I heard that there is a beef between him and the manager. The manager, by the way, this Alexander guy, who is not very known in the coaching world because he used to coach only the unders team, the youth team. youth teams in Ukraine. Yes, he won the under-20 World Cup, but you cannot talk a lot about that World Cup, you know.
But
But
it's good,
some of the
Alex, if they start bringing in if they start bringing them players through, because that's what England did with Gareth Southgate. Gareth Southgate was the under 18, under 20, under 21 manager, and then got the manager's job. But as he got the manager's job, all them boys that he coached at them young ages were then coming into his team. So that can be a
yeah,
massive benefit, you know.
yeah, absolutely. On the other side, we have Finland. That 5 years, 6 years ago, you wouldn't thought that Finland will ever qualify for a final tournament, but they did. Not a brilliant job for them, but still they did. Their coach is obsessed with discipline, with tactics. They can change a lot from 5-3-2 to 4-4-2 inside the match, but they are very good at the back. They are rock solid, mostly when they are playing at home. You know, this is why I find it a little bit difficult for Ukraine to go and take the 3 points. They have goals in them. They have Timo Pukki. They have the other guy. Poggiampalo, Joel Poggiampalo, or something like that. But they are good on set pieces. They are very athletic players, very tall, so they can find the back of the net from a corner, from a free kick.
Red card in this game.
A red card, probably cards. I don't know where is the line. Probably at 4.5
Yeah, it's
is
going to be a
the
higher
line.
one.
Yeah, should be around over 4.5 cards in this game. Again, in the reverse match, we've seen a 1-1 draw. I think that because in Finland, only one game of the last 10 finished with 3 goals and more. Imagine. So they like to keep things tight. I still think that both teams to score at plus 100 screams value here. So this is my first bet for the show, for the international break. No clean sheets. Going in Hungary, in Budapest, for the second play. Hungary is 3 hours drive from where I'm staying right now, from my house. So I don't know if I will go to watch the match, but I think that it will be one of the most entertaining matches because Albania, a team fighting spirit, will go to visit another team with fighting spirit. You know, in Group I is this match. Albania 12 points in second place. Wow, just amazing to see them up there. Hungary just 2 points behind them, with Poland in the middle with 11 points. In the previous match, it was Albania who won on their turf 1-0. And go on, Flash. What do you have for us in this match?
I'm gone with both teams to score because it's plus 125. There's 3 reasons here. Albania, first of all, they're second to England in the group, 12 points, 10 goals, and the group's main surprise, unless you're aware, because they have spirit home and away. They play on the front foot. They're all their players. They look at every one of these games as an advert to progress. And everyone is like, oh my God, we're living the dream. And every game that they do well, that's another step closer. They have the heart of lions against a Hungary side who, again, have got 10 points. Now, we know that Poland are in the middle of them. So we've got England, then we've got Albania on 12, then we've got Poland on 11, then we've got Hungary on 10.
So three teams are fighting for that second position there.
Exactly. Well, I think we all know that Poland are going to get there. Poland have scored 19 goals in their games. But the good thing about Hungary and Albania here is this is one of them groups where I think the third place might get into a playoff because there's 6 teams. They've got an unbelievable.
Only the second one.
Oh, they're not going to give the third team a chance. So then they're even more. They've got that edge at the moment, Albania and Hungary, that they've got to get the 3 points. So they've got to go all out. I can see this being a really crazy game, and I don't think there'll be any negative tactics. I don't think there's any benefit in a draw to either. So I don't see there's any chance that you're going to play 5 at the back and try and nick a 1-0. And Hungary, normally, I know that they got beat 1-0 in Albania, but they normally score goals. So, I mean, if Hungary get themselves maybe 2 or 3, I still see Albania. The big thing for me here is I thought this game was maybe a 2-1, 2-2. It was plus 125 just for both teams to score.
Plus 125, absolutely. And
Plus 125, just both teams to score. And I'm thinking there could be 3 goals. So for me, just to be a 1-1 draw, I was like, okay, yeah, tick it off. I'll take it, especially when these teams are only playing for one place. There's no slip-ups now.
Let's remind our viewers and our friends on the chat how unlucky Hungary were at Euros, and what a brilliant performance for them in that group with France, Portugal, and Germany. Absolutely amazing. Very unlucky with Portugal. Okay, they lost 3-0, but all 3 goals came in the last 5 minutes of the game. After that, unbelievable match against France. Again, Germany very lucky with that equalizer, making it 2-2. So they were very, very close.
There was great atmosphere in Budapest as well. Great atmosphere.
Full stadium, crazy. The Hungarians are crazy with football. It's like watching a Turkish side, on Olympiacos on Karaiskakis or Fenerbahce on their turf or Galatasaray. Yeah, so the Greeks, the Turks, Hungary also, the Hungarian people are all crazy. Okay, not to put also in that part, Serbia, Poland, and all of those, a crazy atmosphere. And it's a pleasure as a player, I think, that to play in such a sold out stadium with so many.
But plus 125, I just thought that, why would you not do that?
Yeah, true. Jeff is saying Big Show. I don't know if he's referring to us, Big Show, or he's referring to Big Show Picks in the chat. What's up, Big Show Picks? So I think that he's referring to Big Show. The most international teams cards is coming. Hungary and Albania is my play of the day tomorrow.
Yeah,
we know that, Eric. Smells like cars, of course. CR7, Australia double chance against Japan at 1.8.
Wow, Japan. They let people down the other day, didn't they? They got beat in Saudi Arabia.
Really?
Japan is struggling. Japan had a must-win game in Saudi the other day and got beat 1-0.
Wow. Okay, going further. Sweden versus Kosovo. Sweden second in the standings. We are talking about Group B. Spain, of course, 13 points there at the top of the table, 4 points above Sweden, but Sweden has 2 games in hand on Spain. So Sweden, and the looks of Sweden, that if they win their next 2 games, they will overcome Spain in the standings, because the fight is for the first place there, not for the second necessarily. I don't think that Greece, Kosovo, or Georgia will put problems in this group, in Group B to compete with Sweden and Spain. So basically, Spain and Sweden are going going head to head for that first position in the standings. Kosovo struggling a little bit right now, 0-2 against Spain, but with the chances created, 3 shots on target. They had their opportunities. 1-1 with Greece. They beat Georgia on the road. They scored against Spain on the road, and they lost at home 3-0 to Sweden. And again, I think that once again they will. They had 0 shots on target in that game against Sweden in the reverse
at home.
Yes,
this surprises me. You've put this in, but obviously I don't doubt you.
Yeah, I love this play. It's not a 2-unit play or something. I am just putting 1 unit on this because I love Kosovo's fighting spirit, and in that match against Sweden in the reverse match, they were missing a couple of important players in their starting 11. So I think that Sweden will probably win a 3-4-1. But I still think that Kosovo will find the back of the net, and the both teams score.
Is Sweden? Do you think Sweden -1 or Sweden -1.5 is the way to go?
-1.5 on a straight single bet at +100 is the way to go here, with the looks of Isaac, with the looks of Kulusevski there in the starting 11. A very good squad, this Swedish side. Completely different type of football than what they were playing 10 years ago. Huge pace, great creativity, one-on-one. But Kosovo will find the back of the net. Okay, nothing is sure in football. 100% doesn't exist. But I think that Muriqi and company will find the back of will contribute here. So plus 120 here for both team to score Flash, and we go to your final and the third and final game for this show. 1 second. Denmark versus Denmark. 1 second to find it. By the way, before playing Austria, they are traveling to play Moldova in.
Yeah. This is Tuesday. This is Tuesday's game.
This is Tuesday's games.
Yeah, I've got I've gone for people to have something to look forward to. And when I give you the price on just both teams to score, you're going to be amazed. So basically,
one second to review a little bit. Group F here with the Denmark. Everybody at 6 matches right now before tomorrow's and Sunday's game. Before tomorrow's game, basically, Denmark at 18.6 wins in a row, 22 goals scored, 0 conceded in 6 matches. On the other side, we have Austria 2-1-3, 7 points, very bad, struggling right now. Lost against Scotland at home, lost against Israel on the road 5-2. Lost against Denmark at home 4-0. Absolutely amazing how this team, with so many decent players inside, cannot compete with Scotland and Israel for the second place in the standings. Okay, they still have chances. Don't get me wrong, they still have chances. It's only a difference of 4 points, and the World Cup qualifiers are still going on. So in this match, they still need 4 games till the end of the campaign. So if they get the 3 points, this is a must win for Austria. This is a massive match for them. So go on, Flash.
Yeah, I mean you've almost summed it up. So basically, the Austria, they're fluent, but they're not joined. They've not put a performance together like the Austria that we've known before. They always look to go forward, but they always leave gaps, and then they're chasing the games, and teams are like, okay, well, now we'll just make sure that we hit you on the break. So, I mean, first of all, it's like Denmark are away and gone, flown the nest. They win the game prior to this, they'll be something like maybe 10 points clear. So I expect maybe changes. It's a little bit like two sides that you've got one that's already there and one where it's last chance saloon.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, well, Austria must score. Austria must score. And you got Denmark protecting 100% record. So the way that Austria are going to play, it almost invites Denmark to score because they haven't got that discipline. They haven't got the legs in midfield to track. But the funny thing is, they have got the legs in midfield to go forward. It's almost like a perverse mentality of if they think there's a chance. Arnautovic sums me up. If there's a chance for him to get on the end of something in a box, he's like a 19-year-old kid. If there's a chance of Arnautovic to track someone down or let a fullback out, he chased after him like a 90-year-old man. It's just completely bizarre. So I see Austria being on the front foot. I see them scoring. And I thought this probably would go maybe 2-1, maybe 1-1. It's plus
why not go also over 2.5 goals? Because I don't see this game ending in a 1-1 draw.
Because they only need 1-1. And when the odds were
Denmark
plus
needs 1-1.
I just said 1-1, and then it's like, don't complicate it.
I think that the Alex Classic here is priced at plus 200, Flash.
But again, I'm not looking for that. I'm looking for Austria to get something, and they desperately need something out of the game. But there again, Denmark could beat them 6-1. Because if Austria go down, and again, this is after I took the early price of plus 140 because it's both teams to score on a game which you could see was 5-3.
Wow. Plus 140. This is huge, man. This is huge.
Both teams to score.
I understand the bookies are preparing the odds, watching stats right now for this match.
But I don't think that
the odds compiler are looking into this match how deep as we are looking, you know.
No.
Okay,
but that's why we have the edge.
140, you know.
But most of them don't. Most of them don't. I would say 99% of the people who do soccer pricing up do not have our knowledge, do not understand and have the teams that we have when we do our programs. They have to go. They have to go with like an algorithm. They don't. The days of someone sitting there going,
It
"Oh,
is an algorithm.
Denmark and
Yes.
Austria. Oh, I think this could be a good game." No, they don't do that because there's too many games to cap. They'll be there for 3 weeks. They cannot do that. They have to pump it into a computer.
After 3 weeks, okay, we finished with Group B. Let's go to Group C.
Exactly. By the time they've priced up a group of games, someone's won the World Cup.
Anderson Don, Hungary +1 is a banker for him. Kevin Riley, do you put out American NFL picks? Pop Sports is full of sports. Jimmy the Bag is covering every single day all sports. We have UFC. We have all type of coverage here at Pop Sports. So subscribe. Make sure you subscribe. Ring the bell.
You have an NFL Pro bank man, no, didn't you?
Yeah, we have also on our side of the world. We will talk more about it on Twitter. So Alex Classic Tips at @flash_37, and we will give you the goods there. So yeah, brilliant price in this Denmark versus Austria, both teams to score at +140. And I checked earlier, you at BetUS have the same odds right now. 2 hours ago. So if you want to go to create and deposit at BetUS, go right now using
because
the
we're
promo
4
code
days early, Alex.
Pop
If
Sports
Austria
is,
go and win 5 over the weekend, that'd be like +110.
But also Denmark have both teams basically have easy games during this weekend. So I think that both teams will go with 3 points more in this Tuesday fixture. So Pop Sports is the code. BetUS is the name of the game. Go 125% deposit bonus up till $2,500, and you can still catch this +140 set of odds. And we are going to the final play of this day. CR7 is going Brazil to win against Colombia at +110, which is an amazing price.
Colombia defend for their lives. And Colombia got good players, got some really good. When you have a look at that Colombian lineup, you have a look at the sides and the stage that they all play on. If I tell you what, they're 66-1 to, obviously I don't think they'll win the next World Cup, but I fancy they qualify, and I fancy 66-1 is miles too big, and you'll be able to trade out of that.
I'm watching the Spanish side with so many young players. I think that they have a hit there at the World Cup in Qatar.
I tell you, I'll go on record now and tell you I think a South American team 100% wins the next World Cup.
Greetings to Warm Costa Rica Flash from Germany, from Anderson Don. Pop Sport Jose is saying, I thought Venezuela was going to beat Brazil for a while.
And then is that when the alarm clock went off? Is that when he said he'd just woken up?
Neymar will play against Colombia, CR7 says. Brazil to win and under 3.5 is what he likes, Anderson.
They had a massive game recently that ended on penalties.
Yes.
Because it went all the way. I had to watch the game because my good lady is Colombian. But, and obviously I wanted to watch it anyway. But I'm telling you, they're dangerous, them Colombians. Dangerous.
We are going to the third and final play for me for this international break. We are going Croatia versus Slovakia. Croatia, top of the group, equal on points with Russia, 16. But the score difference, which is the tiebreaker, if they finish at the same points at the end of this campaign, has Croatia 11-1 and Russia 11-4. Massive win from Russia against Slovakia today, 1-0. But for who watched the match, I did. They were very lucky. Slovakia was on the front foot for the entire 90 minutes. They created huge opportunities. They missed some crazy sitters. 26 goal attempts, 5 shots on goal, 70% possession for Slovakia on the road against Russia. But a soccer game or a football game is played with goals and not with chances. Unlucky also because the goal of Russia came from a Skriniar, a known goal from Slovakia. Slovakia not many chances to qualify from this group. Only 9 points, 7 under Russia, who are sitting now in the second position. Slovakia, very decent team, very good squad there. I don't think that they have a chance to beat Croatia because Croatia are very pumped to finish this group in the first place and qualify directly for the World Cup in Qatar. But Slovakia, I'm pretty sure that they will find the back of the net. Croatia with a very good 3-0 win away in Cyprus today. They struggled a little bit in the first half. In the first half, Perisic scored the first goal in the last
In
minute.
good form, him.
Very good form, this Perisic guy. Modric missed a penalty in the second half, but they won 3-0 with 2 late goals there. I think that this is a type of 2-1, 3-1 type of game, and I like my chances at both teams to score plus 125.
It's unbelievable, isn't it? Both teams to score at pluses. When we get back to domestic action next week, both teams to score minus 150. It's crazy.
Yeah. By the way, Chase D's, no more Alex and Tan. Probably not for a long time.
No more Alex and Tan.
Yeah, no more. But who knows?
Hold on a minute. Why does he want Tan? What's he trying to say? Like, get rid of Flash and get Tan in?
I don't think that he was referring to this show, Flash. Come on, don't take it personal.
Trying to ruin my weekend, didn't he?
Yeah, and you have a special weekend, as I know, right?
Yeah, but the missus is not well. So I'm going to watch BYU tomorrow. I'm going to watch Georgia tomorrow. I'm going to watch TCU tomorrow. And then it's NFL Sunday. I've got 4 or 5 parlays running after the week I've had. I told you, Chargers Monday, Red Sox, Dodgers, then the Rams. I stuck them in all different parlays, and I've not had a loser yet. So now I haven't got to pick up or put up any money. Although I do like Sweden minus 1.5. By the way,
as long as you're not touching, how you say, Pornhub, that's okay. So
I'm not touching what?
Pornhub.
What is that? Pornhub.
Exactly.
That's on a saved favorite. that's on my screensaver. That just comes up.
Press 1.
Morning flash, afternoon flash, evening flash. I might as well just leave it on.
By the way, so we previewed 6 games. What do you think, Flash? I think that the over 1.5 goals in every match is around between 1.35 and 1.55 in many those games.
So that'd be what, plus 350 for the 6 games?
No, even bigger. I think that it should be around plus 400, plus 450 when I last time checked.
So do a little Finland 16 parlay over 1.5 goals.
Exactly. Finland versus Ukraine, Sweden, Kosovo, Croatia, Slovakia, Scotland, Israel, Hungary, Albania, and Denmark, Austria, all over 1.5 goals, pays around plus 450. Flash. What do you think about it?
Well, I'm going to do it.
Of course.
That's what I think about
what's new next week at BetUS in terms of
course
the international break is over?
So it'll be, for me, it'll be Thursday morning. It'll be Premier League. And then it will be Serie A at a new time because the NBA show is starting. So it's going to be 1 Eastern Serie A. I think it's then going to be something like that. 1:30 Eastern, I think it is. 1:30 Eastern Serie A. So make sure you check and subscribe so you get notified. Then it's La Liga. Then it's the NBA show. And then on Friday morning, it's Bundesliga. And I've got a brand new guest. And he's not just going to be a guest. He's going to be with me for the rest of the season, I hope, unless he's rubbish and we have to get rid of him. But I've got a brand new guest coming on Friday, which I think everyone's going to be really, really pleased with.
Oh, congrats. New signing there.
Yeah, new signing. Yeah, not on loan. We've actually put money down.
Ah, okay. That sounds great, huh?
Yeah, we're excited.
I'm really excited also to see the show and to take it from there. I'm sure that the new guest will bring a lot of winners, as all your guests.
The Bundesliga shitting winners. It's like 17 units up.
And you're taking a new
it's
guest.
Unbelievable. And it's the least watched show of the 4 because it's Friday morning. People think that Thursday, it's finished. No, Friday morning we carry on.
Really?
Bundesliga.
Preparing for the weekend as always, right?
Exactly. Always prepared. Always. Well, we don't switch off. Every day's a weekend now.
By the way, today, one of your guests, which I like a lot, Mina Razuki from the Serie A, I watched her on Netflix. So on Netflix they have those sports
new documentary.
Yes, and it's Calciopoli, and it was a pleasure to watch her in the morning today with my coffee.
Was she speaking in English?
Yeah, she has a perfect English, not like
you love her, didn't you? You do love
her.
Yeah,
she's
if you
were perfect.
Single, you'd want to marry her.
No, not at that level. I love the football knowledge. Yeah, I love the football knowledge, and yeah, she's good looking, but not my type. But I would love to sit down with her like for 24 hours and to talk football.
And just talk football with her.
Exactly. And to watch games, I don't know if she's drinking because,
That's what I was saying about marrying her, because there'll never be a dull moment. Like when sometimes you just want peace and quiet in the house, because normally it's just well, that Amina's voice, it'll always be football. So it'll be perfect.
Exactly. I love it. Real deal prime. No clean sheets at my house. I've got twins. God bless you. My daughter is already 4 years old, so clean sheets. But not clean sheets. No clean sheets on this show. No. Thank you very much for watching. No break for us. Even though it's international break, there is no break for us. We're bringing you the goods, as always, at Pop Sports Twitter channel and also on the YouTube. So follow them on also on Twitter. Follow them on Twitter. Subscribe to the channel here on YouTube. Ring the bell, as you'll get notified every time we're going live. And not only us, but all the rest of the great cappers that they have a great lineup here at Pop Sports Radio. They are doing an amazing job, and they have a great producer. Jose.
Where is he? Where is he?
Know.
Has he got?
He doesn't know on the show.
One game ban or something.
What are you guys talking about? I'm right here. I just freaked out. The Red Sox just tied the baseball game. We're back. We're back, guys.
You know what he's been doing for the last 53 minutes? He hasn't got a clue what we've spoke about. He's just been sitting in the dark. I mean, are you in your own home now, or was you in the bar last time?
No, last time it was the bar. Now I'm in my own home. Now we're making it.
Electricity's going well, I can see.
Yeah, of course. That's we watch these games in the darkness, because if there's too much light flash, you get a headache. You start freaking out even more. Oh, and by the way, guys, I have a pick today. I was told to come with a pick. And
right, this is where you end the show. Then this is where you end.
There we go. Let me just play the show. There you go. no, but I have my pick ready. I don't know about you guys, but I thought the Nations League semifinals this week were pretty fun to watch.
Oh yeah, there's another one of my bets I forgot to tell you. I did over 2.5 goals at plus 105. That was my sixth bet. So that's why I'm 6-0.
Game? In what
Which game, Flash?
The France game.
By the way,
Belgium. Plus 105.
Yeah. Yeah, the members were eating good for France, Belgium.
Your members are always eating good. I'm telling you what, they need to go on a diet, your members.
I had goals in both halves at plus 110.
Yeah,
it was a
great game.
But let me tell you, the rhythm for that Nations League game was 2 classes above what we've seen at Euro 2020. Absolutely insane.
4 great teams. 4 great teams. The perfect 4. They're not frightened to lose. Do you know what I mean? So that means then they want to go and win. So it's great.
Jose, what do you have for us? You said that you have a pick.
Well, Flash, you kind of gave a little tease earlier. Both teams to score Spain, France.
In the final of the Nations League, right?
Yeah, I think that's
When
gonna be
is
a
that? Is
fun
that
game.
Sunday?
Yes.
That is Sunday, October 10th.
And do you have a set
Soccer
of
or
votes?
NFL?
Do you have a set
There's
of
no
votes for us?
soccer,
Because
man. International Week instead of NFL. No.
I know Tancred is always delivering the articles, not to me anymore, but to other people without odds. Do you have also a set of odds for us, Jose?
Well, you see, I'm on our friends at BetUS right now. I don't know if you can find it for me, Flash.
Yeah,
but I'm not seeing it yet.
if you press props on
Yeah.
that game, it takes you directly to the selection that you're okay. Okay, give it to me, Jose.
Look at this. So look how nice and easy this is. Oh my goodness.
Did you not realize it was all on there? You just press, you go soccer, Nations League, go to the game, and it says Italy, Belgium, but then you'll go Spain, France, and then you go to props down the bottom, and then it'll have it there, you know?
Okay,
look
someone give us a set of votes for that.
Well, look at that. Flash, you have it up already then?
I'm on my way.
See, look at how nice BetUS is. And Alex, I was told, Alex, that if you use promo code PubSportsRadio, you get a deposit match of some sort, a bonus of some sort. Could you
125% bonus up till $2,500.
You're kidding me.
No. Go check it out. Go check it out and check it for yourself, you know?
And Flash,
drink a beer at the same time.
I could use this. I could use BetUS anywhere.
Anywhere in America.
States,
every single state in America.
My word.
Look at the marketing manager guy from Pub
Exactly.
Sports. You know,
Exactly.
He's doing the
basically,
promotion.
the props will be up tomorrow morning because they're doing the Italy-Belgian game first.
Well, then let me tell you, I don't want to quote a competitor, but I see it at good plus money odds. And when it comes out, I'm looking at it plus 165.
Both teams to score 165.
Yes, and the over.
No.
Oh yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
I'll turn up with me wheelbarrow full of it.
I will give you right
over.
now. I will give you right now. Both teams to score is at minus 125.
135.
I'm looking at the Alex Classic right now. Both teams are scoring over 2.5 goals.
Alex Classic is at 160 plus 160.
There you
I've
go.
got a plus 165. We only roll with the Alex Classic.
And you'd probably go with the Alex Classic, wouldn't you?
Yeah, of course. I mean, Alex is not. And hey, it's a final. We need that third goal. Everyone wants to be the hero.
I think France win it though.
By the way, I don't think that the players will afford to play extra time in this one before going back to their.
Get out!
How many runs has there been in that game?
Let's go. 3 runs.
Yeah, let's go. We've had enough.
One second. This is your way to celebrate?
Well, I can't. I'm trying to contain myself. We're on the camera.
Is there people asleep there as well, Jose?
Well, my dog, Molly the dog is asleep.
Oh, is it just you live with your dog?
No, I have my rents are here, but no, I'm home alone currently, so I don't want to yell, blow out people's eardrums. We're winning now, exactly. 8 to 5. The dog might have been
sleeping, Alex. You know what I mean?
Yeah, come on, respect.
So thank you very much. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining us. Again, we will be back next Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern at Pop Sports on Twitter and on YouTube, of course. Till next time, arrivederci, and best of luck with your bets. Cheers.
Ciao.